Basically sitting here refreshing Schefter's page like a crackhead. All right, we're doing this now. I don't know if we're going to have more people in the room than we have right now. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know what I just did here to this microphone, but he's a little limpy right now. We'll get him fixed here in a hot second. They got pills for that, you know. Yeah, I know, and I do like taking those. Hold on real quick. All right, we're going to deal with this for now. You guys, welcome to Green Legion Radio's Right on Cue show. My name is Quimby. I am joined alongside the unhappy Gilmore, and you know what? We're not going to fuck around like I normally do with making announcements and wait. 602. Guys, I gotta be honest, man. This unhappy knows what I'm about to say. You guys know that we've been able to pull off some pretty crazy shit over the years. 1,000-person riverboat down the Cumberland to Cumberland, right? Yeah, Nashville, Cumberland, down to Nissan Stadium for a tailgate. Hell yeah. Closing the Santa Monica Pier. The San Diego Chargers practice facility. Just cool shit we've managed to accomplish all over the place. By the way, we're sponsored by Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I have known about this for 5 days, and I have been dying a slow, painful death inside by not being able to tell you guys about it. I don't know what kind of crossover there is between what we do with Philadelphia sports and what and WrestleMania, professional wrestling. You have to think there's some crossover. Unhappy's a huge fan. I've been a huge fan forever. And this is hysterical because this just started 3 weeks ago. We were approached by Xfinity Live after telling them we'd be available to run WrestleMania events, similar to what we do at home for pregame tailgates. Anybody wants to post something in the room, please do, because I feel like nobody's talking right now. But, well, we were approached. We were approached, and this thing This thing evolved so fast and so ridiculous and so cool, and I'm such a fucking child. On April 6th and April 7th, prior to WrestleMania 40, the Green Legion will be hosting a pregame or a pre-event, we're calling it the Green Legion Wrestling Weekend Extravaganza from 2 to 6 p.m. on our footprint at 1100 Social. I've been waiting all my life to say this. Both days with special guest. Can I get 2 claps and a Rick motherfucking Flair?
Woo!
Holy hell. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, will be our guest at both events on Saturday, April 6th and Sunday, April 7th. I'm sorry. We know there's a lot of free agent signings going on right now. And if I don't fix this, we're not going to have a show. Son of a bitch. Of course, equipment failure gets in the middle of my greatest announcement of all time. All right. Stay there, you bitch. Thank you.
Bear with them, folks.
Townie, right? Holy shit. Now, anybody wants to ever give any grief about having our tailgate in Dallas at an existing Dallas tailgate, you can kiss my left testicle. All right. Fact is, the reason we have Ric Flair is because of the guy that we use for our Dallas tailgates. It's his nephew. Rick is his uncle, and he was extremely, extremely happy to bring this to the table. So, once again, and then I got to tell you a little story about Tree, Murphy, and myself, because it's fanboys. We're fanboys. It's embarrassing.
It's Ric Flair, dude. How could you not be?
This guy was part of every morning for me as a kid growing up. It's just, I actually dated his neighbor at Piper Glen, TPC at Piper Glen, where he lived. I think he's not in Carolina, and well, I know all this. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Anyway. So Ric Flair will be our guest at the Green Legion pregame event. WrestleMania. I can't say WrestleMania in digital, but I'll say it here. Prior to WrestleMania, he'll be there from at least 3 to 5 each day, Saturday and Sunday, April 6th and 7th. And listen, here's the deal. We're going on sale tomorrow at noon. And I'm going to tell you exactly how this works. Rick is not cheap, and it's obvious. We will have 150 VIP tickets to be sold for each day, Saturday and Sunday. They will go on sale at $299. That will include a 4-hour top shelf open bar, everything except Blue and 42, and a huge barbecue buffet like we normally do, and a meet and greet with Ric Flair. Photos and autographs. No memorabilia. Don't bring your shit. He doesn't want to see it. It's just too much for him to work with. All right. But autographs, photos, top shelf open bar, 4 hours with Ric Flair, only 150 each day for VIP. They will sell immediately. This is not a Philadelphia indigenous event. This is a worldwide fucking event. Understand that. All right. When we let this thing loose, that's it. All right. I'm giving you guys first crack. We're not going to do any marketing outside of Philadelphia for the rest of this week. That is everything I can do to give you guys every opportunity to be a part of this. For general admission, $99, 4-hour open bar. Again, not top shelf, but you'll have the ability to upgrade to the Surfside and Victory menu. $99 will get you stateside vodka. So you got a premium vodka in there, 4 hours once again. Are you going to have an opportunity to meet Rick in general admission? It's possible. What I can tell you we're going to do, and by the way, we just had 100 people in this room unhappy. Never seen that before.
Yeah, we had it last Friday night too, dude.
Did you?
I got up to about 110. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I know Unhappy's dick is bigger than mine, everybody. Congratulations, Ohio. Way to go.
Well, that took an hour. So we've been on for 10 minutes here.
General admission for both events are going to be $99, and Rick has agreed to a simulated ring walk through general admission to the stage for our radio show. So Tree is going to play his 2001: A Space Odyssey theme music, and he's going to go through GA. He's going to do it slow. He's going to make sure everybody gets photo ops, and then he's coming on our show for a little bit, and then we're going to have an autograph session for general admission after. Now, understand there's 750 people that are going to be in general admission. That means you may or may not. I get it. General admission isn't always fair, but we are trying to create an event out of general admission in and of itself, since photographs and autographs are not included in general admission. I think it's a great deal. I don't think you're going to find anything more fucking fun that weekend, period, because, well, I'm in charge. And hold on, man, I'm 4 away from being dick bigger than you. We will have a line. We're going to have a skip the line as well. And that all goes into Rick's pocket for him staying longer than 2 hours, because that's all we have him for each day. But he promised if people are still coming up, he's gonna make sure that he can make he's gonna accommodate as much as he possibly can. So fun story. And we are going to get into free agency, everybody. Don't think about that. But this is the biggest free agent signing the Green Legion has ever had.
Normal website, right, Q? Trips.greenlegion.com?
Greenlegion.com. Yep. You'll be able to go there at noon tomorrow and get signed up. Green Legion. Got it. All right. I'm learning. I'm still learning.
Check it. For anybody who doesn't have, anybody watching, listening, whatever, doesn't have the website, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. Trips.greenlegion.com.
Yes, thank you. All right, good. I didn't even have to put it in there.
No, I got
so, I get Rick's personal phone number. 111. My dick is bigger than yours. Yes. I get Rick's personal number, and I have been told up and down, make sure nobody gets that. And of course, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it to begin with. But, all right. When Chris Randolph, our man that owns Boiling Tales and the ultimate tailgate party in Dallas, fucking love the guy. Bagley, what's up, bro? How are you? He goes, just call him midday tomorrow. All right. Well, and I'll send him a text first, make sure, I'm not being invasive in any way, shape, or form. And I text him. I go, hey, it's Craig Chinosky, my real name, Not trying to complicate matters just yet. And hey, when do you want to talk? Chris told me to reach out to you right about this time today. And he goes, dude, call me. And I didn't even get out. I'm laying in bed, hungover as balls, because Tree's down here for 5 days, right? I get out of bed and I see no caller ID call coming through on my phone. I know Tree's out here on the patio, sitting right over here. All right, I run down the steps through the house, put it on speakerphone as I'm walking out of onto the patio, and I go, speakerphone on. This is Craig. Yo, Craig, what's up, man? This is Ric Flair. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Tree and I turned into 14-year-old girls that got front row passes at a Taylor Swift concert. Ah! Embarrassing to say the least. But got to Tree is just sitting there. All right. I kept having to go like this. Tree, hold on, let me fix that for you. Because his jaw kept dropping.
Did you have to mute the thing first? Please, hang on, mute. Ah! Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, exactly. It was seriously embarrassing as hell, but so ridiculously fulfilling. You know, I mean, I get it.
Any one of us would have been the same way.
Professional wrestling, you know, they could take it or leave it. Dude, like, come on, man. Hold on. You know what? Professional wrestling is the entertainment value that professional athletes can't give you. That swagger, that fuck you and your fucking horse kind of attitude that, you know, they'll get fined for. So,
right.
And the Nature Boy Ric Flair was leading the charge of this entire entertainment industry that is now fucking billions. There is so much money in professional wrestling. It is not even funny. So, I get off the phone with Rick, and I just look at Tree, and Tree just looks at me, and we're like this. I have goosebumps up and down my fucking arms, all over my back and shoulders. This is normally a feeling I only get when I'm banging a really hot chick. I'm not gonna lie. And Tree and I started drinking so ridiculously heavily.
Michelle, if you're listening and watching,
4 hours before we passed. It again, just such a surreal moment. So, if I may, for those just entering the room, all 128, that would be 18 larger than an unhappy's penis, just so everyone knows. WrestleMania 40. 2 Green Legion pre-event parties at Xfinity Live on 1100 Socials patio and indoor restaurant and bar from 2 to 6 Saturday and Sunday with special guest, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair? Woo!
Woo!
And I believe that's enough. That's it. That's enough to get my neighbors to call the cops.
That's not the rocks you throw at the ducks.
Oh, those motherfuckers are out there right now. Seriously. Can't stand those things. You guys, honestly, I'm happy to share this with you. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was really cool until I had 132 people in the room. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, if you hover over it, bud, it's X, it's Twitter. If you hover
that's
over
all Twitter?
Yeah, dude. So 134, 129 is Twitter.
129?
Yeah, 129 on Twitter. I know. It's
anybody want to do a shot with me?
It's like since the Facebook page went, haywire, everyone kind of shifted over there.
Fun story there. Got off the phone with a client who got our email that we sent out on Monday where I said Meta's been completely unhelpful and useless.
Yeah.
One of our clients actually works for Meta. Might have finally made some headway.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll miss the elephant porn, but whatever.
No. Elephant porn. So anyway, a little about free agency. You guys, once again, sales. We have 135 people in the room. This is the most we've had so far today. I'm going to tell you this right now. You need to be very, I need to be very clear, and you guys need to be very understanding. The only way you're guaranteed the meet and greet with Rick is VIP, and that's $299. There are only 150 tickets being sold for each day for VIP. You'll have the inside to yourselves during the meet and greet. We'll open it up after the meet and greet, but top shelf, open bar, everything except blue and 42. And you get all autograph, general admission. We promise we'll make this fun for everybody. All right. I know I always hated running a VIP ticketed event because I want everybody to, enjoy the same as everyone else. In this particular situation, we have to run VIP. It pays for Rick. That's just
what are you gonna do, dude? You gotta,
hold on a second, man. You know what? Leave everybody here that knows me in any capacity knows that I'm always concerned, and it's not a pitch. Like,
no,
the last thing I want to do is hear anybody complain about not having a good time, or they paid for something and they didn't get what they expected. And I take everything personal. So we're just trying to devise everything that we possibly can to make sure general admission, has an opportunity. Basically, all right, Rick's going to stay as long as there's going to be a general admission line for autographs after the show, and there's going to be a skip the line, which is going to be $100. Tell you that right now. So you want to get in and get an autograph with Rick, $198. All right. You can do the skip the line, and you're good to go. Done. That's awesome. And we're talking, understand this, everybody. Once this word gets out, I'll repeat what I said earlier just once again while everybody is in the room. This is a worldwide event. This is big. This is beyond a local sporting event. All right. Where we sell out our Cowboys game, a couple weeks prior to that. This thing's ringside seats are going for $9 fucking grand right now. All right. This is Super Bowl shit. All right. And it's 40. They got everybody coming back. It's going to be huge. We all heard the rumors. We're not doing any national advertising for this event until next week. We're giving everybody, all of my Philadelphia, South Jersey, Northern Delaware, all my Eagles brethren, my friends of a feather, the opportunity to get involved in this. When this thing leaks, when this thing finally goes out, that's it. It's done. It's over. It's going to sell out in a day. In a day. All right. And it should, because other than Hulk Hogan, can you please tell me someone more iconic in professional wrestling, in entertainment, period, that has spanned the test of time for generations?
No, there's nobody else. There's
Pre-game locker room, pre-game locker rooms, pep talks, airplane flying, limousine riding. This is Ric Flair, man, is the captain, the colonel, the general of shit talking. Can we agree on that?
Absolutely. Yeah, everything you see these guys getting away with now started with Flair, dude. It all started with Rick.
Everything.
Everything.
It's not even that. Anybody that wanted to pretend you're in the neighborhood playing ball, whatever sport it was, you're growing up and you're watching Ric Flair, you're bringing that to the court. You're bringing that to the field. You're having a ball with it. You're having a blast. It's ridiculous. And We are lucky as fuck. Seriously. And in all fairness, as a result of the relationship, Rick's a steal. We got him for a steal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm giddy, and I'm happy. It's awesome.
Well, and you should be.
So,
Huge,
dude. Right?
Huge.
Hold on, Adam.
It's fucking huge, bro.
You know, man. You know,
yeah, dude.
Steinbrenner Field.
Right.
1,578 people at our tailgate in Tampa last year, and none of it is as exciting to me as Ric Flair.
Dude, he's Ric Flair, bro. Like, we grew up with Ric Flair, right? Like, this was everything you just talked about. The pioneer of all the shit talking. He's Ric fucking Flair. You don't need to really go into hey, you know who's gonna be at the party? Who? Ric Flair. You mean the Nature Boy? Woo! Yes, the Nature Boy.
This was great. This is great, and I'll tell you right now. Ooh, the internal struggle that I had trying to determine price. Literally, Tree goes. I go to Tree. I'm like, dude, I want to make a certain amount, but I don't want to. You
don't want to get.
I want to enjoy the fact that I got lucky enough to have Xfinity agree to giving me my footprint that I normally have for football for WrestleMania, and even luckier to have a contact that got through to his uncle Rick. And because of that contact, I guarantee without that, I could have reached out to Kaylee, Rick's agent, and she would have probably just said, yeah, nah, whatever. Don't care. So he is there based on you guys. He's coming based on the fact that any one of you sons of bitches that are here right now, all fucking 187,000 people in this room that actually went to Dallas with us at some point over the last decade and were at the Boiling Tails, the ultimate Cowboys tailgate party, whatever. I know, sounds fucking crazy. Every single one of you that paid to come to that. What was this last 782 people this last year on a night game. Every single one of you made this possible.
I pitched that trip to everyone who asks. I'm like, it's a joint tailgate. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, there's Cowboys and Birds. They're like, are you crazy? I'm like, dude, you have no idea. That trip, tailgate in Dallas is top of the line, and you wouldn't think it from the outside. I'm like, yeah, I get it. 1,000 Cowboys fans, 1,000 Birds fans. What could go wrong? Type of shit. Nothing goes wrong because nobody plays that crap. Right?
There it is. 140. Yes. 140.
But I pitched that one. I'm like, look, guys, if you don't want to go to any of these other ones, Dallas is a great time.
Well, and Dallas is always relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
It's not a destination city. It's plenty large enough. We have staple vendors that we work with, but at the same time, my primary goal with any trip is to get people home safe.
Right.
All right. And well, not a lot of people realize this, man. This is, if Jerry, I've said this on a number of occasions. Some of you are going to say, yo, Quim, broken record, shut up. on a number of occasions, I have seen what you got to be really cautious with what you say. There's an element about Cowboys fans. There you
Attaboy, Chris.
Woo! Attaboy, stack attack. There's a certain element of Cowboys fans that are just downright awful.
Yeah, the ones that don't live in Dallas.
If Jerry Jones did a background check on every season ticket holder in the upper level, he would lose 70%. Sorry. I know this. How do I know this? because I've been to that fucking place too many goddamn times. And I know there's a focus group. There's always a focus group. I'm always paying attention. I am always judging. Quim, you're not judging me right now. No, of course I am, you fucking moron. I'm judging everything. And there's not a lot of places to have a tailgate down at AT&T Stadium. So, you can have a lot tailgate like our stupid ass fuck competition does. All right. In which case, sure, no problem here. No possibility of somebody getting shanked. Hey, whatever, prison shower, we'll let it go. But where we have our tailgate, there's 12 of Texas State's finest, uniformed and armed. And you know what that fucks with anybody? Guess what? If you broaden your social horizons for a hot second, there's a lot of hot women. And for the women, sorry, there's a lot of attractive guys. Guess what?
Chris,
best part?
Sack attack, green jean shorts and white sneakers are the focus group.
Best part? Hey, Sack, look at the numbers in the room right now. Best part? Best part.
I'm not helping.
I know. I'm going to move on.
I had to stop looking. I just
I thought maybe I should curb that one. No, just best part. Best part is that everybody in Dallas, everybody in Fort Worth, people that live there, with the exception of that element I just discussed. Russ Taylor, it's about fucking time. Keenan, welcome back. No Diaz, fuck him. He has nothing to do with Ric Flair being at each Green Legion event prior to WrestleMania on April 6th and 7th. Yes. Best part and worst part. Do you know why? After doing this as long as I have come to continually hate and despise pretty much everybody from North Jersey and New York. Every interaction I have with those fuckers, 150, yeah, my iCloud is filled with photos. Everybody in New York and North Jersey that I speak to reinforces how much I actually fucking hate them. Every time I go to Dallas, it reinforces how much I enjoy the people down there. Once again, exception element we discussed a little earlier, the upper levels. But everybody else in Dallas is so friendly. You know what they do? You know what they like? They like the fact that their kid is your waitress at the Londoner, and you're coming down and spending money and enjoying yourself. And they're open, they're engaging, and cool as the other side of the pillow. Sorry, Stuart. But everything gets ruined for us as Eagles fans when you discuss Dallas because, and I promise you this, because every ass fuck dickhead dildo fucking jamming asshole from Philadelphia that's a Cowboys fan that shoves it in your face every goddamn time you turn away from the urinal. That's it. If there were no Cowboys fans in Philadelphia, life in the NFC East would be good.
It's not just there. It's Cowboy fans that aren't that just aren't
in general. That just aren't. That don't.
I got them here too. They're douchebags. They're just
every one of them. Every one of them self-absorbed, self-appointed, complete and total D-bags. So here we are. Yeah, Sack, guessing this broadcast isn't being replayed on Saturday afternoon from 1 to 3.
Yeah, the whole dick, shit, piss, fuckface, asshole, cocksmoker, whatever, you know.
I have to curb my attitude every Saturday when I'm live on Fox, so I'm letting
just do the download now.
Here you go.
Right? Like George
Zach,
Carlin,
you wanna
ship
come
this
in,
fuck.
man? Zach, come on in. Just do it on your phone. I'll send you the invite right now. I didn't send that to you earlier. I literally don't want to leave the room or take a break.
They're not going anywhere, but don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Well, do me a favor. I gotta piss.
Nope. Run
Will you,
downstairs real quick.
why don't you start talking about free agency and then catch me back up when I come back? I just want to reiterate that which I know Unhappy is going to discuss. Linebacker.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for when you come back, bud.
It's spelled LINEYOUSUCK.
Actually, I was gonna say it's spelled FUCKED right now for us.
Yeah, fucked completely. You guys, Unhappy, take over. Be right back.
I got you. Yep. All right, guys. I know a lot of you out there are chomping at. I saw Andy earlier, Andy Bagley chomping at the bit for free agency stuff. You had to let Quimby run with the Ric Flair thing, though, and the WrestleMania stuff. So, in case to catch you back up, anybody still listening, anybody still maybe caught the end of that, trips.greenlegion.com. It's right at the bottom. It's scrolling across the bottom. You go to that website, and that's where you'll find everything. Okay. You guys all saw Saquon Barkley, right? I don't look, and I kind of wanted to save this for Quimby too, but obviously Barkley's the big splash that we've made so far. I had no trouble bringing back DeAndre Swift, right? He'd have been about $4 million cheaper per year. The Barkley deal, when you really look at it, it's $26 million guaranteed. So you have to look at this as basically a $26 million over 2 years. All right. I know the overall contract, it can scare you a little bit with the size of it and how much it could turn into if he hits all the incentives. He is never going to hit every single number, right? There's no way that thing gets to the third year and we're going to end up paying him that much. It's just not going to. You got to look at this Saquon contract as a 2-year, $26 million deal. All right. And that's bringing in a guy who is coming from a team that had the 31st ranked offensive line in football last year over to the Birds, who are top 5, even with Kelsey walking away. So, and he doesn't have to carry the entire fucking offense anymore, right? He doesn't have to be everything. I don't need Saquon Barkley to carry the ball 25 times a game. I need the threat of it. What do you got, Q?
I completely disagree with you. The only element I enjoy about this signing is the complete antithesis. It's the inverse ratio of everything you just said. I don't need Saquon Barkley to handle the offensive load. Well, I'll tell you this. If you're bringing this guy in at almost $13 million a year, and he is not carrying the ball 18 to 20 times a game, I'm going to be pissed. Huh?
18 to 20 is fine. I said I don't need him to carry it 25 plus. No. I don't need that.
If our look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament, if this run the ball, repetitive remark continues to come out of our mouth after when you could have got Derrick Henry for 2 years for $14 million, are you shitting me?
I don't like Derrick Henry in our offense. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't.
All right,
I don't like it.
I would like to question your fundamental approach to football.
It's the same reason why I didn't like DeMarco Murray. Well, I don't like it. I don't like Derrick Henry.
Well, and we'll get into why you don't like Marcus Mariota soon. But
well, I mean, he's dead to me. I'm just taking a page out of Tiki Barber's playbook here, right? He signed in Washington, so Mariota's dead to me. Fuck him.
Hey, Heisman Trophy quarterbacks will live in infamy for backup contracts, dude. I swear to God,
it's totally tongue in cheek. I could give a shit about Marcus
and make that much money.
I could. You want to talk about that much money? You realize that if Kirk Cousins plays out this contract in Atlanta to its fullest, he will have earned 400. he will have earned $400 million in his career and not won a fucking thing.
Are you serious? 400?
$400 million.
Wow.
For the whitest white guy on God's green earth.
Let's see. Keenan, are you all right with that? Russ, are you all right with that statement? Zach, why haven't you joined us? By the way,
Zach says he's working out, so he's not going to do that while he's on the Peloton.
Hold on. You're working out? Where? And with what? What are you talking about? By the way, 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!
I do want to talk about one element where people may not be as excited, and I am extremely excited. When I have a laundry list here, and we've been going over it for the last couple of weeks on Fox Sports The Gambler on Saturdays of 2023 Philadelphia Eagles roster players that became free agents this year, 20 of them to be exact. In all fairness, nobody on the list that I have really has much of an impact. You want to go and you see that the Birds have $70+ million to spend on free agency, and you want them to make big splashes, and hire or sign talent that exists around the league that will make this team better. So far, I get Bryce Huff, comes in pretty much just a slight premium over Hassan Reddick, but a hell of a lot younger. Saquon Barkley, we'll find out, man.
He's got to stay healthy. If he's healthy, he's an upgrade. There's no question about it.
Well, let's come back to Saquon, but let me finish this particular statement because I think it's important. You extended Landon Dickerson, and where that just doesn't seem so exciting, I'm sorry. To me, that's the best signing so far.
I agree.
That is the best signing without question so far. Here's a guy. Oh God, I just fucking
don't. What's your fuck is mute yourself?
I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm done. Everybody, sorry.
All 154 people give him the finger at once.
I can't believe I just Chris Collinsworth.
Oh man, brutal.
So I promise you, I will pull one fingernail out later on in self-sentence of what I just yeah, sack attack, suck it, you dickhead. Landon Dickerson was drafted in the 2nd round. Guy who slipped had over the course of his collegiate career an enormous amount of issues. Injury prone. We all said it. We all said, oh my God, if this guy stays healthy, it's fucking great. But nobody had, I don't know, a whole lot of confidence in it. Did you? Unhappy?
You know how we like to roll, dude. They like to find those diamonds in the rough, right? So this guy had some issues, had some injury, this, injury, that, slips down. That's right in Howie's wheelhouse, dude.
It is.
It's right in, it's right where he look at Kelsey was 6th round, right? I mean,
well,
it's where they like to go.
If Landon Dickerson doesn't have health issues, this guy's top 10 pick, maybe 5. Yeah.
Which is why they grabbed him. Like, okay, we can keep him up, right?
And he slipped to the 2nd round, and everybody's comment, including mine, including me, was, dude, really? This guy's been injured 4 times, hasn't finished an entire season, blah, blah, blah. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an armchair quarterback. I was completely fucking wrong. 100% wrong. This guy has been durable. All right, I hold on. All right. Yeah. He's been durable. He's been impactful. You get a guy like this, you lock him up. You lock him up, and I love it. aside that, and I get it, this is going to be another unexciting statement or signing or extension. The other person that you got to get locked up, because I got to be honest with you, still think for the better part of the season, best receiver on the team is not A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith.
Yep.
And I get it. It's not a glamorous signing. It's not bougie. All right. But let's talk about this for a hot second. Let's remember, when was the last time this team had a receiver tandem this? And a tandem doesn't exist without the second half.
Yep.
Without the other part.
No. So I mean, we talked that a lot in Kansas City. Remember, we did. Devontae was he's your guy, right,
bro?
He's your guy.
100%. By the way, have I mentioned that Ric Flair will be with us at WrestleMania at both Green Legion events at Xfinity Live, guys. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at noon. VIP $299, 150 each day. We're cramming into 1100 social, and these are all the people that are going to get a guaranteed photo and autograph with Ric Flair, plus a top shelf open bar. Outside of that, 750 GAs, and we are going to make an incredible experience for you with Rick, even in general admission. So, before we go to national advertising on Monday, we're trying to keep... hold on. Ready? Sorry, I am indigenous. I am a homer. Fuck everybody from anywhere else. All right? I'm happy to take their money, but fuck, man, this is honestly going to be one of the coolest events we've ever run without question. I'm sorry. No disrespect, Hollis. No disrespect every player that's ever been on our show. No disrespect, Irving Fryer. Ric Flair, if you put Ric Flair's name up against other professional football players worldwide, people are going to know who Ric Flair is before anybody else.
He's iconic.
He is iconic. He is the man. Hold on. Yo, dude, you're the man. No, this motherfucker is actually the man.
Yeah. He
is the man. And so far, he's fucking awesome, man. He's so cool. I'm so awful. Everybody that I could talk to on Thursday that would listen to me speak after I had 12 shots was like, dude, really? Oh, and Tree, even funnier. I'm trying to determine, what the price point is. And I go, dude, is Ric Flair that popular? And Tree goes, dude, watch this. We went to the Elbow. Lauderdale, hi. Went to the Elbow, went to the Parrot. Everybody we talked to, every demographic, different sex, age, from top to bottom. If you said Ric Flair, everybody went, woo!
Everyone knows. That's what I mean. He's iconic. Everyone knows who Ric Flair is.
So that's where we are. So let's see here. What do we know? Let's talk about our competition. This is interesting. Brian Burns, the Giants, DN, 5 years, $150 million.
Well, they got to spend money somewhere. They're obviously not spending it anywhere else, except for their bullshit quarterback.
Well, let's also talk about that, which I don't like. Yeah,
they're going to get after. They're going to get after the quarterback pretty well this year. The Giants.
Yeah, but where the fuck is parenting here when John Runyon Jr. signs for 3 years for $30 million with the Giants?
Yep.
Oh, and guess what? The guy that fucked us in Seattle, Drew Lock, Giants.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Hold on.
And
Ready?
They also have the 6th overall pick. The Giants.
The Washington Commanders.
They've actually done really well for themselves.
Now stop it.
They have.
They signed 5 players that are all just above average. Dorrance Armstrong, 3 years, $45 million. Frankie Lavu, 3 years, $36. Linebacker. That's interesting.
Frankie Lavu is. I like Frankie Lavu. He would have looked great in Midnight Green, dude.
I do. I agree. Austin Eckler. I do like that. And your boy,
Yeah, Mariota.
Marcus Mary fucking Oda.
You know, I have trouble, and I'm making a mockery out of Tiki Barber with all that, obviously, but like, who are these fucking people to be all this pissed off? You're dead to me. Why?
Brian Walden, welcome back, sir. Sorry.
It's a business. So he's not. So Saquon Barkley or Marcus Mariota aren't supposed to go out and get as much as they can while they can. I mean, give me a fucking break. I've heard Quimby speak after 12 shots. It's more like a barely audible mumble. It's usually just you want another shot.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go through my list. All right. DeAndre Swift signs with Chicago.
Yep.
Spot track. This is interesting.
That's when you knew Saquon was coming to Philly, when that happened.
Well, we're going to get back to Saquon. I'm not done with that, but I also don't want to keep anybody here more than an hour. I think I'm going to go to the casino. I'm feeling pretty lucky. Feeling lucky. Punk. DeAndre said Sport Track had Swift's market value at 4 years, $22 million. He got 3 at 24. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The running back market.
Running backs got a little paid this offseason, man. They did. It was a little
running
surprising.
backs did, and they didn't last year.
No.
It was, and I believe the running back union that doesn't exist was complaining about it publicly.
Yeah, headed by
here we are, and let's point out the obvious. All right, okay, right now we only have 2 running backs under contract.
Yep.
Kenny Gainwell and Saquon Barkley, and I'm not going to lie. Saquon goes down, and come on.
And Gainwell's your starter, you know.
I look at these Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, and
well, the problem
hold on a second. I feel like we overpaid for Barkley.
And I don't think it's so much overpaying for him, but the fact that you could have paid someone like DeAndre Swift, who had a pretty nice year,
younger, healthier, better career.
Healthier is not always not quite accurate, but he's cheaper.
But here we go.
He's cheaper, and he was already here, I guess, is the thing.
So Kellen Moore is obviously in the ear of Howie Roseman. We need a running back. We're going to run a lot more plays under center. This is his type of offense. What about Fangio? Fangio cannot sit there while the Eagles do nothing once again in the linebacker position, and
I can't wrap my head around it. You had all this cap space, and there's guys out there at linebacker and safety, both positions, plenty of guys available, and you've got the cap space. You really haven't done much shit to shore up either of it. Right? We got that idiot, the former 3rd round pick.
Zach,
from New
get
Orleans.
off your stupid fucking home treadmill and get on here. His workout is like riding a donkey with a carrot fishing pole. Just stop. Get on here.
But I mean, you get the former 3rd round pick from New Orleans. What's his name? Braun or whatever the fuck his last name is.
I'm tired. I'm tired of the risks at line.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here we go. And,
give me somebody worth a shit.
This is what sucks. All right, let's point out the obvious. All right, with Nakobe Dean going down, and the risk that what apparently seems like
a bust,
perpetual injury.
Yep.
You know, we're all 2 years ago going, yeah, woohoo, woo, when we got Nakobe, but now we're finding out maybe the reason why he dropped, and where,
well, what have
you think he's going to be the cornerstone of your linebacker core? Right now, we don't have shit.
No, we have nobody at linebacker. What did you hear me talk about with Nakobe Dean, though? Like, all those guys from Georgia, eventually you find at least one that was more a product of scheme and talent
of the
around
system. You find out who's talented and who plays well within a system.
And when you see Dean on the field, albeit very fucking limited because of his injuries, Does he not look small? Does he not look a step too slow?
He does. He looks small,
does.
but you know what? That doesn't mean you can't. He's an athlete, and he does have a good head.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean you can't move him over to the weak linebacker position. Maybe he does a little bit more covering. Tight end. By the way, we're gonna go over Jason Kelsey's speech too.
Oh God,
for a hot second. No. For one reason. Your fucking hometown, dickhead.
It's not my hometown, dude.
I'm sorry, where you live. 7 years ago. We'll get there. Just remind me of that before this show's over, but we're not going to. Zach, stop it. You don't need to work out, dude. You're good. Get off the bike. Anyway, by the way, WrestleMania. There it is, over 160. I'm sorry. I'm pathetic.
No,
we've never had this much. I should do this less often. Maybe the Right on Cue show is only once a month when I have something important to talk about.
I call you out at the opening of my show every week, and I always say, like, look, we'll get right on cue when Quimby's got some shit he's got to get off his chest.
You guys, I appreciate all of you listening in on what was the greatest announcement, other than, we win. Super Bowl and World Series. Just Ric Flair, man.
Ric Flair.
Ric fucking Flair. Just stupid. Honestly, I get it now. I get it. I didn't want to accept it, but I get it. So,
linebacker, dude.
What else unhappy? I've got a weak signal here. Are you in?
Yeah, no,
what are you doing?
I'm here. I'm here. You just keep going in and out. I've been refreshing Schefter's Twitter page like a crackhead over here.
Forgot we have. Hold on.
Uh-oh. What?
Hold on. We got to catch up here. I didn't. We have two different Wi-Fi systems in the house because it's
folks in the room. Will you go ahead and comment?
Move over. Keenan. All right. Are you there, Adam? We good?
Yeah, I'm good. Man.
I'm taking a piss break again. Keep going. So,
all right.
Wait. By the way,
what?
Talk about the signing of Patriots receiver.
Oh, Devontae.
You didn't see that earlier?
Parker, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it. I just didn't get all excited about it because I'm looking for
I like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it, right? So we for those of you that don't know, former Patriots wide receiver Devontae Parker, we've got him on a 1-year deal worth $4.69, fully guaranteed. But the kicker, we're only on the hook for $1.2 million of that. So the Patriots are picking up the rest of it. Look, I mean, he's a veteran. It gives us, another option to, for slot and all of that. I'm going to pull up his Football Reference page here. Hey guys, if anybody in the room who's commenting and stuff, can you let me know if you're having trouble picking up Quimby from time to time? Is he kind of sketchy going in and out, or is it me? Just give me a heads up so I know what the hell's going on. Because on my end, I don't see where I have a signal issue, but I keep getting distortion from him. He keeps coming in and out. Anyways, Devontae Parker, he will be entering, what is this, his 10th season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, yeah, this will be his 10th year. I mean, he had a big year in Miami in 2019, 72 catches, 1,200 yards. Last year, look, the last 2 years in New England, you got to kind of throw that out. New England has been abysmal since Tom Brady left. They're just awful. So now you get Parker, who's going to come in. He's going to be a little bit more re-energized, better system, better quarterback.
Does this mean we're not re-signing Quez Watkins?
That's what I'm thinking. But But 6'3", 215 gives you another big body to get around the goal line there. I like having more options in the red zone that can go up and get me a catch. As Quimby does a shot in a beer. I mean, he's never played in more than what? So, well, he played 16 games back in 2019. Since then, you're talking 14.
There's still some players out on that market right now.
Yeah, I know. There were rumors of Justin Simmons.
I'm all right with it. It's a one-year deal.
And we're not paying shit. It's $1.2 million from us. The Patriots pick up the rest of it.
Yeah.
So
Patriots are picking up 2/3.
Yeah.
So,
there
he is.
Get him in here.
Hold on.
I got him.
Well,
what's up, brother?
Fat. Don't do this on yourself
hear me?
because your face looks bigger than mine right now.
It's because your camera's further away.
Can you hear us? Yeah.
Hey, check it out, man. I love this Ric Flair announcement because, like I said, Ric Flair is Space Mountain. He's the oldest ride with the longest line. Woo!
Zach, are you having trouble picking him up?
That was strategic.
He was freezing there.
Mm-hmm.
Oldest ride with the longest line. I like that.
That's
awesome.
that's one of his monsters.
Sorry, I hope you guys. So wait, Rick. All right, Chris. How old are you?
38.
Unhappy.
45.
All right. I'm 53. All right. I think this represents 2, possibly 3 generations. Agreed?
Yeah, for sure.
And every single one of us go, Ric Flair. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. It was like instantly. Look at him. He can't even stand himself.
Dude, I watched Monday Nitro when Ric Flair stripped down into his boxers. I watched Ric Flair have a heart attack on Monday Night Nitro.
Yeah.
One time. Like, I'm telling you, man, like there's nothing that you can't get on Ric Flair. Like, if you go through all the years, if you look at like when he was at TNA, like just some of the stuff. There's a wrestler that was on TNA that does a spot on Ric Flair impersonation. I'll have to send you the video because it's 5 minutes of friggin' gold. It's the best.
Keenan says you got an occasional Max Headroom thing going on there, Quimby.
Whatever, man. I don't care. I have been dying inside to make this announcement for 5 days.
I can't believe you held that for 5 days, dude.
Like
there he goes again. We got some hiccups here.
Oh.
Are you getting that same distortion, Chris? Can you see?
Yeah, it's a shame Quimby hasn't been able to hold his pee quite as frequently during the course of the show.
Entirely.
He might have.
Hello. I'm
back. You are having major Wi-Fi issues down there, brother.
I'm sorry, but if I change the Wi-Fi over right now, I lose the entire room, and I don't want to do that.
Tell Leo to get off of Pornhub.
I don't think you'll lose it.
What? If I change...
It'll knock you out, but I'm in here, and I'm right through the StreamYard page.
You think they'll stay?
I think they'll stay.
They got Happy Gilmore and Sackett.
Right.
But hold on. Didn't I originate the StreamYard page?
You did, but I'm logged in through the StreamYard page. I'm not like through a link. I came right in through that.
But when I have internet issues, both you and Sack go out.
Yeah. That's on your end.
That's on your end.
That's on your end, bud.
Oh, all right. Well,
because you got to be outside by your pool all bougie and shit while Leo's inside watching.
I hope you guys do it. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna do it. By the way, if for some reason, you guys, I dumped this entire show right now, I apologize. But fuck, man, 165 people in the room. That's the most I've ever fucking seen. So I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you got to do something about that. It's pretty brutal, bro.
The guy sounds like Stephen Hawking over there.
Did
it work?
He must have gone ahead and switched it over. I can hear you.
Did it work?
We can hear you.
Did it work?
Yes, you're moving.
You're moving.
You're not frozen.
Can you hear us?
Hold on. Then we're good. All right.
Can
First hour of the Right on Cue show. Yeah, I got you. 166, motherfuckers. All right, Sack. Talk to us about your wish list for Philadelphia Eagles free agency right now. I do, you can't dismiss the Bryce Huff signing. I like it. But that also seems to appear as though you're cleaning house. Josh Sweat on the trade block. Now, if these guys don't move, all right, you've got, just think about this for a hot second. Bryce Huff, Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Nolan Smith, and Brandon Graham.
Yep.
That's not fucking terrible. And if you're
not balanced on the defense.
But if you're actually going for it, don't worry, man. Let your kids in. Bring them in, Zach.
You want me to bring them in?
Sure. Bring Case in. Love that kid.
Hey. Come say hi.
Hi.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good.
Your kids are a lot better looking than you. What happened?
My wife.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
So what's your wish list right now, Sack?
All right. So my wish list. See, I've been listening to you guys, and I missed a couple things as far as hey guys, go out there. I missed a couple things as far as Saquon and whatnot. Listen, I understand the move, but when your defense was historically horrific for the better part of the last 2 months of the football season, and the best move that you can make as a guy that hasn't played more than 47% of a defensive snaps, to me, you need a little bit something. You need to improve on the defensive side of the football. Go ahead, Q.
We need to get more balance on the defensive side.
Well, Jansen and I were having this discussion on Saturday, and the fact is, he goes, well, we were talking about Sweat. Well, I'd like to keep Sweat. Well, he didn't have a great second half of the year. I want to keep.
Nobody did.
Yeah, there it is. Reddick, he didn't have a great second half of the year. Well, yeah, nobody did.
Yeah.
Slay, Bradbury, nobody on defense.
The whole team was garbage the second half of the year.
Complete and utter fucking garbage across the board.
But you have no balance defensively. You're top heavy on the front, and you have nothing in the middle. The middle of that defense is, even when they were going good, the middle of that defense is absolutely brutal.
I admire the fact that they went after McKinney, but they didn't score him. They didn't
score him.
And then, then I look at the contract that Patrick Queen got. 3 years, $41 million. The money that you spent on Saquon could have been spent on Patrick Queen.
Thank you.
You hold on. Don't tell me you couldn't get both. Don't even for a second tell me we couldn't do both.
But in Sack's defense, for a team that doesn't run the ball consistently.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, you see how the running backs are getting paid this year. And I think a lot of that has to do with the $30 million jump and knowing that they're going to be taking an even bigger jump in the salary cap next year. Yeah. Teams are more willing to spend money in that area. They haven't been able to spend money in that area for a long time. Aside of CMC, Derrick Henry, before
those were kind of legacy contracts. They were already there, right?
Right. And they were pre-existing contracts. But over the last 5 years, it hasn't really happened that way. You have the fourth highest paid quarterback, the fourth highest paid running back. You have one of the top tight ends as far as being paid. You have the highest paid left tackle, the highest paid guard in history. You have a $16 million left tackle. You have a $25 million wide receiver. You're about to extend your other wide receiver. The money that you have, and listen, I give credit to Howie. He spends it well, and a pissed off Howie is the best Howie, and
Absolutely.
An embarrassed Howie is even better. And that's what he does.
170 bitches. Sorry.
But I'm telling you right now, I would rather see the assets being spent on the other side of the
on
football.
The defensive side of the ball. I agree. I totally agree with you.
I think Fangio can win with just about any type of player.
Hold on a second. But apparently Fangio can't win with the general manager right now.
Well,
And
that's
that's concerning, right? Because I literally thought when Fangio when they announced that hiring, I'm like, oh my God, thank God we're gonna have a linebacker or two.
Right. The same thing I thought, especially with the cap space we had freed up.
And look at the guys that he's had in his system over the years.
Are exceptional linebackers.
Yeah. The Niners, he had Patrick Willis. He had Navarro Bowman. I mean, like, he had
Those guys were animals.
Yes. I mean, listen, I don't know how he thinks that he's going to be able to find one of those with one of those second-round picks that he has, but you need game changers, game breakers, guys that are going to turn the ball over.
Yeah, and we did Lou Mancini. We talked McKinney on Friday, this past Friday night. He was a big topic. And it would have been another way to stick it to the Giants too, right? Which we're all about.
That's the best part about the Saquon deal.
It is. That and it also cock-blocked Dallas from being able to jump into.
Dallas can't do anything.
They're so over the cap right now. They are screwed.
Yeah,
it's just terrible news.
I saw something earlier on Twitter that the best move that the Cowboys have made this offseason so far is they extended their long snapper.
Yeah, right. Until today, the Carolina Panthers that's the only thing they had done too.
Excuse me. I do not diminish that position. Happy to announce that Rick Lovato has been extended as well.
I love Rick Lovato. Rick Lovato is a great guest of our show. No doubt about it.
My plant manager at work is he's from North Carolina. He's a Panthers fan. He goes, "Oh, we extended our long snapper." I said, "Well, hey, look, dude, when you're going to punt that much, you better have a damn good guy snapping the ball."
Perfect.
Hey, there's no fan base in the NFL that has it worse than the Panthers right now.
None. Not a single one.
I'm sorry, and I don't want to diminish the free agent conversation right now, but I do have to point out that Philadelphia's best free agent signing this week, 2 claps and a Ric Flair, motherfucker.
Woo!
Dude, I'm thrilled.
That's so awesome, man. I just all the joking and everything and all the free agency crap aside, it's just fantastic, dude.
Dude, is Tree going to DJ this?
He is. Tree. Well, there's going to be production value. So we talked about this before you came on. So VIP gets Rick for an hour, and then Rick comes out into general admission, but there's no autographs or photographs personally guaranteed with general admission. So we have to put on a bit of a show. And Rick agreed to a simulated ring walk through general admission to our stage for the radio show. And hold on, you ready? You know who's even more excited about Ric Flair? Super Sam Brady, baby. She is all over it. I forget where I was going with this.
Rick was in Sam's age range 55 years ago. Think about that.
Yeah, hold on.
Quimby wasn't even born yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might need to go to Wildwood, Sam, to figure out your next move. But literally, just still, I still cannot believe on Thursday I was having a personal conversation with Ric Flair, and Tree was listening on speakerphone, and both of us afterwards, literally, like I told Adam, 14-year-old girls that got fucking front row.
Hey,
Taylor Swift.
Schefter just broke. CJ Gardner-Johnson, 3 years, $33 million, back to Philadelphia.
Wow.
Yes, thank you. Fuck you guys. That's what I said on Saturday. Thank you. Yes.
Well, and I like the way they list him here. Here's the way they list him. Safety / nickel corner. Right? Because he does have that versatility.
Well, also, too, the nickel corner
spot this year is on Saturday. Our biggest free agent
that's what people forgetting about him.
Should have been CJ GJ.
People keep forgetting about him. Chris just brought up a great point, dude. You keep forgetting that Isaiah Rodgers is back in the fold this year, coming off the suspension for the gambling.
And
Everyone forgets
That
about
should
him.
help. That
It's
well,
gonna-
you know,
it's got to
that
help.
might be, part, huh?
It's got to help. I mean,
Well,
You know,
you
the
wave
best-
Avante, it's
the
talk
best
about
part
not
about
staying
bringing
healthy.
hold
the
on.
best part
Ready?
about bringing
This is
Chauncey back is it's another 3 years of us allowing Quimby to call him CJ DJ.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You've been muted. All right. So I can still do it wherever. Hold on. Literally. There's something weird going on. I haven't been right on so many things recently. Happened in my entire life. My top 4 prop bets for the Super Bowl. All you had to do was follow my lead. But I said on Saturday in our 1-hour show with Jansen, our absolute top free agent signing should be CJGJ.
Oh, he's number 3 right now,
Whatever, dude.
monetary wise.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Ready and muted.
no, I like the deal, dude. I mean, 3 years, 33.
He gets a bump.
He gets a bump. He fits the locker room. We already know that.
Hey,
I mean,
Siri,
he'll-
call John
he'll-
Jansen on speakerphone.
Oh shit! Here he goes.
Listen,
Let's see.
nothing
Can
against
anybody hear this?
Blankenship, but I can't have
Anybody
the
hear
white
this?
safety again. I can't.
No, Blankenship needs to put on 20
Hey,
pounds as
Jansen.
linebacker.
Hold on. You're live on the Right On Q show. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
All right. Can anybody hear this?
He's got a radio voice on the phone too.
Yeah. Did you see what just happened?
No.
Schefter just reported. CJGJ, 3 years, $33 million, Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow. He's back.
Hold on. What did I say on Saturday?
Yes, you said that he was going to be back.
Jansen's on Pornhub
Yep.
right now too.
Yeah, there's not a
I
there's
just
there are
want to hear. You just want to hear. You were right, Quimby.
hold on. Yes, that's exactly what I want to hear. By the way, we just made the Ric Flair announcement in our room. 178 people and haven't left. I don't know what we're doing this week.
That number just keeps going up.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yep.
It's like Rick
John
Flair's Viagra
Jansen,
numbers.
you want to plug anything right now?
No. I will plug Green Legion Radio this Saturday.
Love you.
At what time?
3 o'clock from Guatemala. Everybody from
Guatemala.
Guatemala. We're running our show live.
Guatemala. Freaking,
All right, Jansen, love you.
Thanks.
Are you flying Jansen in at least? I mean,
No, no. So you guys, without a paid endorsement, you guys know I have a fishing problem.
you have quite a few of them. But
Well, yeah, well, I
No,
don't
it's
have
okay.
quite a,
It's
I don't have
healthy.
quite a few fishing problems.
no.
I have quite a few problems.
Yes.
Right.
We're good with this.
You've gone from, I
Uh,
think the point is you've gone from issues to subscriptions.
Prescriptions.
Prescriptions.
And so far, he's interrupted Leo's and Jansen's.
Yeah, fuck them. On this Saturday, English, good. This Saturday, starting at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be broadcasting Green Legion Radio from Pacific Star Lodge in Guatemala. And I can tell you, so you guys have heard about my Tropic Star frivolity, our adventures there. We went there 4 years out of 5 years. Excellent, amazing fishing. We went to Pacific Star in Guatemala beginning of August. And let me tell you, beginning of August is fishing season for billfish nowhere, at least in, this hemisphere. In 3 days, we went 9 of 12 on sailfish, a massive bull mahi, and a few other fish that does, well, a couple yellows, small, footballs, but Our boat. Here we go. This is fun because we're definitely turning the corner on topic right now. But if I may, please, the fishing
So that
report.
deal for CJ is up to 33 million, not
All right.
33.
No,
he's
it
got
guaranteed what,
incentives
20?
in there.
I bet.
I don't see the guaranteed yet. That part ain't out yet.
Steelers just traded Deontay Johnson to the Panthers.
Yep.
Hold on, Panthers.
So the midget quarterback got a weapon.
Can you reach the Crispix? Yes, I can. Our boat, Chechos, from February 2nd to February 29th, 26 days of fishing, 364 sailfish raises, 301 bites, 182 releases, 4 on a fly, 5 blue marlin raises, 2 bites, 1 released, 3 raises, 3 bites, and 3 releases on striped marlin, 47 mahis, and 30 yellowfin tuna in the month of fucking February.
182 releases?
182 releases.
Thought you and Ric Flair on the weekend.
No, sailfish, billfish. We don't kill them. Everything gets back in the water, revitalized, oxygenated immediately, so somebody else can enjoy catching them again. When 301 bites are part of the statistic, that doesn't necessarily mean you get them to the boat. That just means they hit your bait or your lure.
That's what she said.
Giggity, 182 did and got to the boat and were released. What's the word I'm looking for? Greenpeace,
FEMA,
tree hugger, all that shit. We don't keep we keep mahi and we keep tuna because they feed the lodge. Outside of that, anything billfish, sailfish, striped marlin, blue marlin, black marlin does not even get out of the water. You bring it to the boat, you grab it by its bill with a glove. It's got a kind of like a gritty sandpaper feel to its bill. Hold on to it. Move the boat forward. You'll see when billfish come to the boat after you finally tire them out, they're oxygenated. They lose their energy because every foot you bring them up out of the water, they essentially suffocate. Bad word to use, but they have this beautiful silver, blue, black color. And by the time you get them to the boat, they're brown. So you grab them by the bill, hold on to them, move the boat forward, get water running back through their gills. They regain their color. They're healthy, and you let them go. And
do we still have 180 people in the room?
185.
Yeah, hold on a second. Ready? Kiss my dick, Zach. Atta girl. We're 123 minutes into this, an hour and 23 minutes. I think before we start losing people, we should consider going out. I am ecstatic about CJGJ back with the Philadelphia Eagles where he should be. I will tell you right now, if you make one linebacker move, I'm going to be happy.
So Devin White is still out there. I don't know what his market is right now. I don't know what Spotrac has for his estimated market value, but he is still out there, and he is a linebacker. So,
sorry, you guys. Can I refocus just for a hot second? Because 187. By the way, Zach, it was great. Unhappy told me that he had 110 people in his room on Friday.
All right.
And we only got to like 95 or 100 in the first.
But I did preface
10
it by
minutes.
saying it took the full hour to get to that.
Yeah. And then after we got over 110, I'm like, yeah, finally, my penis is larger than yours. So, real quick, everybody.
I hope we're not
If you didn't have the camera on,
189.
I'm sure
Hold
you've
on,
been walking around with
189.
it
Did we
hanging out, but
get the 190? That would be fucking ridiculous.
it's
Anyway,
been doing nothing but going up the whole
it
time.
is. It's weird. We're not that
Quimby in the
interesting.
room.
Yeah, hold on. Not gonna lie. Thank God I have this beautiful granite top covering everything that's going on below. 191. Son of a bitch. Hold on. While I just dog my equipment out. Sack. Thank you for hopping on. Unhappy. Thank you for always being there. You guys, honestly, so much fucking fun, man. I have never been so happy to make an
And you should be,
announcement.
dude. Should be.
Dude.
We're gonna have some
means-
fun in a couple weeks, brother. We got opening day for the Phils, and then we got two nights of WrestleMania. It's gonna be insane.
The other thing I
if-
pitched hard on
if-
Fridays is that trip to fucking Chicago you got lined up for the 4th of
If
July
I may,
weekend.
one more time before we call it a day. You guys, love you. Bryant Walden, let me give you more details. Everybody that didn't hear or know. Green Legion, WrestleMania, 2 excellent pre-event parties at Xfinity Live from 2 to 6 on both April 6th and 7th. Go on sale tomorrow at noon. WrestleMania is not a small event. It's not an indigenous event. We have said we will not promote our events nationally until Monday. We're going to give Philadelphia, South Jersey, Delaware every opportunity to enjoy. What should I look at something?
Patrick Mahomes restructuring his contract again to add an additional $21.6 million to their cap space.
Well, hey, listen. The only thing that could be better about today is if his brother died in a fiery fucking plane crash. So
That's a fair statement.
oh no, his
I
brother's a
can't
douche.
disagree.
His brother's human garbage, dude.
His father is almost as bad. We had to put up with them at the bar at the Kansas City Marriott after the game. It took everything out of me to just walk away. But anyway, back to Ric Flair. WrestleMania, 2 events, Xfinity Live, go on sale tomorrow at noon. Green Legion, 4-hour pre-event parties from 2 to 6 with special guest. Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair?
Woo!
I'm just so giddy about it. It's pathetic. We have almost 200 fucking people in the room that saw me embarrass myself. Anyway.
Or brag about yourself. Fucking embarrassment, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, dude.
I don't know how to do it. Nah, I don't take credit for any of it. Actually, if it wasn't for my network, Ric Flair would have never happened. So, is it me? No. My network? Yep. Lean on it every time. You guys, I didn't go over any sponsors. Dave Bavuso, State Farm Agency in Williamstown, New Jersey. Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm and Auto, save an average of $889. Call Dave today, 856-740-5012. E&J Mobile Cigar Lounge will come to you for any occasion or event. They are the premier luxury mobile cigar and hookah lounge in the Philadelphia area. Call or text EJ 215-806-3999. Echelon Health and Fitness. 2 locations, Voorhees and Audubon, New Jersey. Voted best gym in South Jersey 7 years in a row. Family and locally owned. Over 100 group fitness and Thrive personal training sessions per week. MBSE Thrive Personal Training, considered the best group training in the country, and is exclusively, I got it, offered into, you're welcome. That's all right. I can't believe it took me that long to screw up. Exclusively offered in South Jersey at Echelon Health and Fitness. Member perks. Echelon members save at over 800 local businesses simply for being an active member. Call 856-454-2976. That's 854-454-2976. Or go to Echelon HF. That's Echelon HF healthfitness.com. And do not forget, big changes coming to Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club. New look, next level. Not only does Cheerleaders have the sexiest entertainers in the city, Cheerleaders will be the most beautiful gentlemen's club in Philadelphia. From the stunning new sleek VIP rooms to the best view for all sporting events on their 75-foot video wall. The amazing chef Felix will be serving the tastiest food in a new state-of-the-art kitchen. Follow Cheerleaders' social media at Cheerleaders Philly to see the renovation progress. There it is, of the best gentlemen's club in Philly. We're at 197, man. I'm slowing this down. I'm off my cadence. I just want to see if we hit 200. Let's go, motherfuckers. There is 197 people in the room right now, and I am embarrassed for myself. Once again, did that work? No. I don't know what this piece is needed for, but it just broke off my my headset. You guys,
I'm sure you'll be fine.
what happened? Uh-oh.
I said I'm sure. Did you not hear that? There's the one piece that broke off. Now you can't hear shit.
By the way, I'm sorry. Trips.greenlegion.com or just greenlegion.com on
Scrolling across the bottom of the screen here.
3 days from now.
Trips.greenlegion.com.
Early bird deposits will be available for every trip this year. Early bird deposits will be available for every trip this year. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't need 200 to understand that my penis was 87% larger than Unhappy's last Friday.
Are you sure? Because
198. Holy shit.
You sure? Because we're sharing this here. You understand?
Damn you, man. Yeah.
Got him. 198. Come on. I'm trying to stall you.
Come on.
I'm stalling.
199. Hold on. Do we get it? Do we get it?
He's gonna go into the room himself and say, "Yeah, it's 200."
How do I do it? How do I do it? Everybody stay here. Don't fucking move. Once again, Ric Flair. 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Hold on. If we get stuck at 199, now I'm pissed. There it is. Hold on. Take the photo. 200. We're out of here.
I just went into it.
Did you? Thank you.
I did.
Hold on. Whatever. It's all good on the
200 is 200, brother.
You guys, thank you. Green Legion Radio's Right on Cue show with my co-hosts, Unhappy Gilmore. Show on Friday every week from
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Sackmaster, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you baseball. Don't worry, we'll figure that out.
Hey,
and
Chris,
by the way, I'm sorry. Chris Sack will be hosting the Phillies home opener baseball show on Fox Sports The Gambler on March 28th at Lincoln Financial or at Citizens Bank Park. I'm way on my way. But at our tailgate at 1100 Social, Sack is going to host the Fox Sports The Gambler beginning of the season, regular season show. for the Phillies.
Are you doing it with me, or am I hosting the show?
I am going to sit back and let you do all the work. I don't fucking care. I have to worry about a week and a half later when Ric Flair is attached at my hip.
Not a
200
problem.
again without
I'm
happy.
not in there now. Yep. Nope.
Without unhappy. Yeah, drunk. You guys, by the way, best weather we've had in Florida all winter. Today and yesterday. Love it. Love it. I've got nothing else other than to make myself sound stupid. Unhappy, you got anything?
Chris, if you and Lou want to do a hot stove thing or preseason thing before baseball season gets off and rolling, let me know. We'll just change up my show to whatever you guys need.
Sounds good. Let's coordinate something for next week.
For sure. Sounds great, man. That's
guys,
all I got. Oh, you want to
love you.
recap Bird signings?
Say again?
Saquon Barkley, Bryce Huff, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Devontae Parker, Zach Bond, and Matt Hennessy for the offensive line.
I got to be honest with you. Once CJ was added to that,
sounds a lot better.
It sounds a whole lot better.
Yep.
Whole lot better. You guys, I love you. Appreciate you. You guys, we're signing off. Thank you to everyone in the room. 201 people. That's fucking ridiculous. Never seen that. Never seen that. We're not that popular. I'm not that good at this shit. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Anyway. You guys, next show, Saturday. 3 to 5. 3 to 5 on Fox Sports The Gambler. 102.5 FM from and live from Guatemala. Everybody, love you. See you on Saturday.